The Tajumulco and Tacaná volcanoes soar high above the coffee plantations that cover the hillsides on the border of Guatemala and Mexico. At 4,400 meters, Tacaná is the highest volcano in Central America. These two volcanoes are at the heart of a watershed system that is almost 1 million years old. This system is now under threat by the increasing levels of water pollution from the coffee industry, as well as erosion, deforestation, and pollution caused by hillside communities. But it is coffee farmers themselves who are now leading the way in trying to turn around the fortunes of this threatened ecosystem. More than half of the world's coffee farms, 5.8 million hectares, are found here in Central America. And it is this industry, so vital to the economy of the region, that is now leading the way in transforming how water and other natural resources are used on these volcanoes. A bit further down the mountainside, between 1,000 to 2,000 meters, are the coffee plantations so vital to this region. It's shortly after dawn, and coffee workers in Guatemala are heading to the fields. It's harvest time. For over 100 years, coffee has been at the core of Guatemala's economy, and today it generates 1/3 of the country's foreign currency. These pickers are part of the La Igualdad farming community in the shadow of Tacaná volcano. Each day during harvest, the farm produces between 2,000 and 7,000 kilos of coffee. Profits are shared out between its 150 owner-producers. La Igualdad is spearheading the way coffee farms are now using their most precious resource: water. It used to take 3 million litres of water to produce the farm's annual harvest of 70,000 kilograms of coffee. But in a remarkable turnaround, La Igualdad now uses only 225,000 litres, a saving of nearly 93%.
Farms used to behave very irresponsibly in terms of the environment. We have tried to look at ways of turning this around. This is why we are now working using a totally organic process. This means that we are all now responsible for looking after our environment.
They've achieved this turnaround by changing the way they use water, recycling it throughout the entire process. 1 kilo of coffee is produced by fermenting about 5 kilos of beans in fresh water, a process that generates enormous quantities of a highly polluted acidic coffee wastewater. Farms like La Igualdad have traditionally dumped this toxic wastewater and pulp residue straight back into the rivers. Not anymore. Now in La Igualdad, before water is returned to the river, it is stored in holding tanks to be thoroughly purified.